Pokemon is absolute garbage now. As y'all know, a couple of months ago, the newest games in the Pokemon franchise came out. Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. And when it comes to my review of the games,
it's a criminal act against the fans. Simple as that.
Holy guacamole, bro. These games are hot garbage. Graphics are ass, performance is ass. These games literally scream no fucking effort. They didn't even bother to render the inside of half of the fucking buildings in the game, bro. All you get is a freaking scroll down menu. Even Pokemon Red and Blue, that by the way came out on a console that came out in 1989, did better than this. And what's sad is that I actually had hope for these games. When the trailer came out, I was like, open world Pokemon game? Hell yeah! I'm not gonna lie, the graphics did look a little bit sus, but you know what? I was positive. I actually thought that this might be the Pokemon game to put the Pokemon franchise back on the fucking map. Tell me I'm not a fucking idiot for having actual expectations. This game is gonna be lit, bro!
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 stupidest people.
Needless to say that I was very disappointed when the game came out and looked like this. Look, I know the Nintendo Switch is not the most powerful console. Matter of fact, it's way too underpowered. No wonder all my friends on PS5 be taking a piss out of me for playing with this prehistoric piece of technology.
You want to tell me you use your hard-earned money to buy this agricultural machine, this caterpillar?
But still, what the fuck are these Atari 2600 looking ass graphics? Hey, I'm pretty sure I've seen better looking games on freegamesforkids.com. I'm gonna give you the stack. These motherfuckers at Game Freak, aka the people that develop Pokemon games, should be ashamed of themselves. Get these motherfuckers on a video call and tell them to get on their knees and apologize. Matter of fact, lock these niggas up. Yeah, I said what I said. Lock these motherfuckers up right now. Bro, we can't have these motherfuckers walking out and about as if nothing happened and they just committed a crime. You telling me Young Thug is locked up, but these niggas aren't? Make it make any sense, bro. Hey, but at the end of the day, none of this matters. As terrible as these games might have been, they still sold an ungodly amount of copies in record time. So can you really blame these motherfuckers at Game Freak and Nintendo for not giving a fuck when they know they can literally take a fat shit, scoop that shit up, put it in a cartridge, and call it Pokemon Brown version, and still sell 20 million copies easy? I just know they were laughing to the bank after they seen how many copies they still sold even after putting such terrible game out. Matter of fact, this is the footage from the Game Freak office after they saw those numbers.
Money keep coming in, I can't lose. Money keep coming in, I can't lose.
Like for real, we can complain as much as we want about these games, but as long as these brain-dead Pokemon fans keep buying this shit, hey, nothing is gonna change, bro. On this channel, I call Evangelion fans as some of the biggest deep-riding motherfuckers in the game. I'm talking about Lil Nas X and James Charles' level of deep-riding. But compared to Pokemon fans, they ain't shit. These Pokemon fans keep getting fucked in the ass by the Pokemon company with its garbage ass game. But instead of saying enough is enough, they keep saying take it. Try asking the average Pokemon fan what their profession is.
I'm a meat eater.
I'm a meat eater.
I'm a meat eater.
I'm honestly sick and fucking tired of these Pokemon apologies. Always saying, oh, come on, bro. The games are not that bad. Actually, they're a step in the right direction. Y'all been saying this for the past decade. How many steps do these motherfuckers need, bro? Where the fuck are we going? Every mainline Pokemon game since Pokemon X and Y has been a step in the right direction. And while those games are nowhere near as good as the Game Boy ones or the Nintendo DS ones, they were still fun. Well, I guess you could technically say that the Pokemon games on the Nintendo Switch were fun as well. As fun as getting hit by a car, that is. And the thing is, if you try to tell these Pokemon meat munchers that their little Pokemon game sucks ass these days, they will actually go off on you. Bro, I just wanted to let you know that I did indeed end up trying those Pokemon games that you told me about, but I'm sorry. They fucking suck. I know you've been trying to convince me to play them for a while, and I do appreciate the fact that you've been trying your best to get me back into the franchise, but I'm sorry. I just cannot do this anymore. Oh, looks like he replied.
I tried to be nice about it, but do you know what? Fuck you, dirty fucking black cunt, monkey, banana eating, ugly, rubber lipped fucking nigger.
Man, Pokemon games, and I would even argue the anime, have been going on a downward spiral for actually quite some time now. Pokemon fan standards has really gone down recently. Have y'all forgotten how great this franchise used to be?
He was special.
Pokemon Leaf Green was my first Nintendo game ever, and oh boy, was it a banger. Lots of content, great music, great exploration, and most importantly, these games were actually challenging. Unlike recent Pokemon games that seem like they were made for children with learning difficulties, which I guess technically they are, because I mean, look at the average Pokemon fan. I remember the first time I took on the Pokemon League. Bro, it was hard. Defeat after defeat. Man, the amount of times I tasted defeat, you would think I have a foot fetish. But to be honest, it was actually also my fault, because as a kid, I had no clue about type weaknesses and building a balanced team. I pretty much only used Charizard in every single battle. My team legit consisted of a level 84 Charizard, a level 46 Vaporeon, and a level 50 Zapdos. That's it. No balance like the account of a man that just filed for bankruptcy. But that was not gonna stop me. Looks like this is over. This might actually be the end for me. Wait, this is not the end! I still have this weapon up my sleeve. Through hundreds of battles, through thick and thin, you're the one Pokemon that's never let me down. Boring! Bro, you better shut the fuck up before I go there and smack you up. As I was saying, I know you're not gonna let me down, Charizard. We're gonna win this battle and become Pokemon League.
We do not care.
Bro, I swear if you speak one more time, instead of saying Charizard, I choose you, it's gonna be Glock 13, I choose you. As I was saying again, we're gonna win this battle and become Pokemon League champions. Yes, this is not the end. Charizard, I choose you! And after many tries, I actually managed to pull it off and win the Pokemon League. Yes! Even that bitch ass nigga Blue got put in a split, man. Winning the Pokemon League back in the day was actually so satisfying, man. I know y'all can relate when I say that these games were so freaking fun that I would choose going to school sleep deprived just so that I could play Pokemon all freaking night, bro. And I remember that my mom would randomly pop into my room just to make sure that I was sleeping. She'd be out there thinking, oh, here's my little boy sleeping. What an angel. Little did she know, I had my fucking Game Boy under my pillow, and in that moment, she would close that door. Nigga, we was back to grinding. So many good memories from these games, but also the anime. This show was legendary. Pikachu, Ash, Misty, but most importantly, Brooke. Man, let's talk about this fucking dude, bro. In my life, I have never seen a bigger simp than this fucking guy. Kazuya from Rent a Girlfriend might be the president of Down Badistan, but when it comes to Brooke, he is the king of Down Badistan. This dude is so down bad, he'd be willing to do anything to get a little bit of coochie.
I would do anything just for a 300-pound ugly white girl. I would fight in the front lines of the bloodiest battle the world has ever seen and come back with no limbs if it meant that that would guarantee me an ugly fat chick for life.
His level of simping is so freaking disgracious that I can only imagine what it would be like to have him as your support on a two-man mission. So we have two baddies in the living room. One is for me and one is for you. It should be an easy kill for the both of us. Just don't be fucking weird, okay? Okay. Emily, Tanya, this is my friend that I've been talking about. Wanna introduce yourself, bro?
I just wanna eat your pussy right now. That's just how I'm feeling at the moment, shawty. Where you at? Is you around?
Ha ha ha! I forgot to tell you, but my friend over here, he's actually an up-and-coming singer and he's so dedicated to the craft that sometimes he just starts singing all of a sudden. Bro, I thought you ought to be weird. Don't mind it. Let's just continue where we left off.
So, how did you guys end up becoming friends?
Oh, that's actually a crazy story. Bro, do you want to tell him about it?
Come on, just give me a little head. Just a little head, please!
I think it's time for us to go.
But he's not the only character to be on bullshit. Let's talk about Ash Ketchum. Hey man, I rate this kid. You know, he's actually a pretty chill dude, but fuck, is he a fucking loser? In 22 years of the Pokemon anime, having explored every region, captured all kinds of Pokemon, having defeated every single gym master, he's never won the Pokemon League. Like, how hard can it really be? Losing a couple of times, that's fine. But every single time? That is crazy, bro. Even the Detroit Pistons, as trashed as they might be, have won an NBA title in that same time period. This dude even learned a fusion dance from Dragon Ball Z and fused with one of his Pokemon just to get his ass beat once again. He honestly could have made things way easier for himself if he just built an overpowered team full of legendaries. Just like that one dude that absolutely spanked his ass in the Diamond and Pearl League. That motherfucker had freaking Darkrai, Latios, and his fucking team. But now, all he does with legendaries is befriend them and call it a day. That is so dumb. Look, the only Pokemon that I'm looking to befriend are Mewtwo and Lopunny, and I'm pretty sure I do not have to explain y'all why I would befriend Lopunny and Mewtwo. Hey, let me just say this. Put me in a freaking room with just me and Lopunny and see what happens. And not catching legendaries is not where the mental illness ends. He also refuses to use his strong-ass Pokemon that he trained in a previous region every time he goes to a new one. He'd rather abandon all his old Pokemon in what I call a glorified foster home and build a whole new team from scratch. Man, I honestly feel bad for his Pokemon, man. They out here thinking that Tam and Ash are gonna be BFFs, best friends forever. If only they knew, man.
Damn. He don't got a clue in the fucking world.
Your ass about to be sent to the garbage site expeditiously. But yeah, with Ash losing the Pokemon League every single time, I just know it's starting to get to him, man. Matter of fact, I've been hearing that he started releasing all his frustration on his own Pokemon.
There is no passion, there is no vision, there is no aggression, there is no fucking mindset, nothing is there.
And winning the Pokemon League is not the only thing that this guy cannot do. He also keeps fumbling these fucking hoes, man. Man, I've never seen a dude in my life be so oblivious and world class at fumbling these hoes, besides me. He's actually crazy. Let's name them. Misty, May, Dawn, Iris, Serena, Lana, Lily, Mallow, Verity. The list never ends. All these females and you couldn't even finesse one? Maybe Ash is trying to tell us something. At least after years of many failures and broken dreams, Ash finally managed to win the Pokemon League. And man, as somebody that has seen his journey all the way from the start, I couldn't help but get emotional.
That's what I'm talking about. This shit means something to me, man.
We also need to talk about Team Rocket. Trouble, but make it double. Bro, your number one op is a 10-year-old. Fuck you talking about trouble. Imagine repeatedly getting your ass beat by literal primary school children. Ever thought that maybe this job simply ain't for you? Hey man, I'm hearing McDonald's is hiring. You might want to give it a chance. It's actually not that hard to beat Ash. All you gotta do is hit him when it hurts and remind him of his family situation. Okay, fair play to you, Ash. You might have defeated me in a Pokemon battle, but can you defeat me in a rap battle?
Of course!
Okay, I'll go first.
Wait, your dad, nigga. Wait, your dad, nigga. Wait, your dad, nigga. Don't even know your dad, nigga. How you don't know your dad, nigga?
Bro, where's your fucking dad? Yeah, keep winning all the battles that you want. But hey, at the end of the day, where's your dad, bro? Where's your dad? But besides all the nonsensical stuff in the Pokemon anime, it was still such a fun time, man. And same thing goes for the Pokemon franchise overall, man. You could tell the passion that was put in every single game, but nowadays, it's all about money. Even the pop culture around Pokemon has become soulless. The prices of vintage Pokemon games and cards have become ridiculous. Mainly thanks to people like Logan Paul who never gave a fuck about Pokemon, but have been inflating the prices by buying everything up. So now people like me and you who are actually passionate about Pokemon can't even afford that shit. The direction the Pokemon franchise has been going on for a while has not been promising, but there is still hope. I've been recommending this new Pokemon game, and apparently this game is incredible, so let's check it out.